The Vivi Whiteboard has a lot of features built into it that pretty much mirror what you would have on an interactive panel. So I'm going to go through the individual features as well as making sure you understand exactly how this connects over to the screen. So when I click on Whiteboard, I have my whiteboard here, but it is not shared to the screen yet. So understand, my students are not seeing this yet. If I want to share, I need to make sure to share this to present my screen and then share. And once that happens, I'm sharing. And you can see up here, I've got all of the same options. So I've got my stop for sharing, I've got my timer, and then I can also pause so that I can go do other things on my device and not share this screen right here. So the simple things are your pen features. So this gives you line thickness as well as color of line. You've got highlighter here so that if you needed to highlight text or use other things, you could. You can add in different shapes. You can even add in your text here, so you just type whatever you need to. You can clear everything with the eraser, but here's one of these things that I think is overlooked. You could set the background. And at first it looks like these are your only options because it doesn't look like there's really anything else, but this is actually scrollable, so you can go through and add in the different organizers, do whatever you would like to do. So it actually gives you a lot of options, whether we're talking about graph paper. I can apply to just this board. And what it means by apply to all boards, if you go down here and click this page option that says show all boards, I can keep adding in any number of boards into my whiteboard. So now I have this option to just keep going to this other one. And so let's say I wanted this one to be spaced lines. So now I have space lines on this one. I have my grid paper here. So I have a lot of options when it comes to how this works. So I'm not limited to just one type of background. I even have the ability to add a background and it just pulls an image. So if you have something that you want to have as the background for your whiteboard, feel free. You can put that in there and it will show up. The other thing that you need to, I guess, take note of is if you want to clear your whiteboard, you can do this and it'll clear the whiteboard, so anything that's written on it goes away. That makes it really handy between classes or something like that where you want to redo everything. You want your whiteboard to stay there, but you need to write on it again. You can just clear it. The final thing to keep in mind is this, the more options. This allows you to go through and save to your device or save to Google Drive. That makes it an extremely helpful whiteboard so that if you need to post it for a student to see later, you can. So it's a very good teaching tool to be able to have at the ready at any given time, where you can use this whiteboard that really does work the same as your interactive whiteboard, but you can do it from anywhere in the room, as well as have a copy of that saved to your drive so that you can pull it back in later. If you have any questions about how the whiteboard works or you want to know more about it, just let us know.